Archangels have long played a significant role in the Judeo-Christian tradition, serving as messengers of God and powerful protectors against evil. These celestial beings are considered to be among the highest order of angels and are believed to have been created by God to carry out His divine will. Of all the archangels, Michael and Gabriel are two of the most well-known and revered, with a rich history and symbolism that has captivated believers for centuries. In this documentary, we will explore the stories and legends surrounding these two iconic figures, examining their roles in the Bible and their continued cultural significance in the modern world. Archangel Michael is one of the most prominent figures in the Judeo-Christian tradition, and his history, symbolism, and role in the Bible have captured the imaginations of believers for centuries. In Judaism, Michael is seen as a protector and defender of Israel, while in Christianity, he is revered as a powerful warrior and leader of God's armies. The name Michael means "who is like God," and his presence is often associated with strength, courage, and justice. In the Bible, Michael is mentioned in the book of Daniel, where he is described as a great prince who stands up for God's people against the forces of evil. He is also mentioned in the book of Revelation, where he leads the battle against Satan and his followers. In Christian art and iconography, Michael is often depicted as a fierce warrior, clad in armor and wielding a sword or spear. He is also sometimes shown weighing souls on a scale, as he is believed to be involved in the judgment of the dead. In addition to his role as a defender and protector, Michael is also associated with healing and is sometimes called upon for aid in times of sickness or injury. Overall, Archangel Michael is a powerful and revered figure in the Judeo-Christian tradition, embodying the values of strength, courage, and justice, and serving as a symbol of hope and protection for believers. Archangel Michael holds a significant place in both Judaism and Christianity, with his role and symbolism varying somewhat between the two religions. In Judaism, Michael is primarily viewed as a protector and defender of Israel, with his name often invoked in prayers and liturgies for divine protection. He is also associated with the concept of justice, and is seen as a defender of the righteous against the forces of evil. According to Jewish tradition, Michael played a key role in the history of Israel, helping to free the Israelites from slavery in Egypt and protecting them during their time in the wilderness. In Christianity, Michael is similarly viewed as a powerful protector and defender of God's people, but his role extends beyond that of Israel to encompass all believers. He is often depicted as a warrior angel, clad in armor and wielding a sword, and is believed to lead God's armies against the forces of evil. In addition, Michael is sometimes associated with the concept of judgment, and is believed to be involved in the weighing of souls after death. While the role of Archangel Michael differs somewhat between Judaism and Christianity, he remains a central figure in both religions, embodying the values of protection, justice, and divine intervention. In the book of Revelation, Archangel Michael plays a significant role in the battle between good and evil that is central to the text. He is described as leading the armies of God against Satan and his followers, and is depicted as a fierce warrior, clad in armor and wielding a sword. The book of Revelation describes a vision in which a woman gives birth to a male child, who is then attacked by a dragon, representing Satan, and taken up to heaven. This is followed by a war in heaven, with Michael and his angels fighting against Satan and his followers. Michael emerges victorious, casting Satan down to the earth and saving the woman and her child. Later in the book of Revelation, Michael is described as standing up against a beast with 7 heads and 10 horns, which represents the forces of evil. Along with his fellow angels, he defeats the beast and its followers, leading to the ultimate victory of God's kingdom. Overall, the depiction of Archangel Michael in the book of Revelation highlights his role as a powerful defender of God's people against the forces of evil. His bravery, strength, and unwavering commitment to God make him a powerful symbol of hope and protection for believers, both in the biblical era and in modern times. The iconography and symbolism of Archangel Michael have been a prominent part of Christian art and tradition for centuries. He is often depicted as a powerful warrior, clad in armor and wielding a sword or spear, representing his role as a defender and protector of God's people. His armor may also include a shield or breastplate, emphasizing his role as a guardian. In addition to his warrior imagery, Michael is sometimes depicted holding scales, representing his role in the weighing of souls after death. He may also be shown crushing or defeating Satan or other demonic forces, emphasizing his role as a powerful force against evil. In some artistic traditions, Michael is depicted with wings, emphasizing his angelic nature and celestial origins. He may also be depicted with a halo or other symbols of divinity, highlighting his close relationship with God. Overall, the iconography and symbolism of Archangel Michael serve to emphasize his role as a powerful defender and protector, as well as his close relationship with God. Through his imagery, Michael serves as a symbol of hope, strength, and divine intervention, inspiring believers to face their own battles with courage and faith. Archangel Gabriel is another significant figure in Judeo-Christian tradition, with a history, symbolism, and role in the Bible that have captured the imaginations of believers for centuries. The name Gabriel means "God is my strength," and his presence is often associated with messages of hope, prophecy, and divine intervention. In the Bible, Gabriel is mentioned in the book of Daniel, where he appears to the prophet and delivers a message about the future of Israel. He is also prominently featured in the New Testament, where he appears to the Virgin Mary to announce the birth of Jesus. Gabriel's message to Mary is one of the most iconic scenes in the Bible, emphasizing his role as a messenger of God's divine will. Gabriel is also associated with the concept of judgment, and is sometimes believed to be involved in the weighing of souls after death. In Christian art and iconography, Gabriel is often depicted as a messenger or announcer, carrying a scroll or trumpet to emphasize his role as a herald of God's word. He may also be depicted with wings, highlighting his angelic nature, and is sometimes shown in scenes with Mary, emphasizing his role in the story of the Nativity. Overall, Archangel Gabriel is a powerful and revered figure in Judeo-Christian tradition, embodying the values of prophecy, divine intervention, and hope. His role as a messenger and announcer serves as a powerful symbol of the importance of faith, and his messages to Mary and other prophets emphasize the central role of God's will in the lives of believers. Gabriel is a prominent figure in both Judaism and Christianity, and is considered one of the archangels in both traditions. In Judaism, Gabriel is mentioned in the book of Daniel, where he appears to the prophet and delivers a message about the future of Israel. He is also mentioned in the Talmud, where he is associated with the concept of judgment and is believed to be one of the angels who will blow the shofar at the end of days. In Christianity, Gabriel is best known for his role in the story of the Annunciation, where he appears to the Virgin Mary and announces the coming of Jesus. This scene is one of the most iconic in the New Testament, emphasizing Gabriel's role as a messenger of God's divine will. Gabriel is also mentioned in the Gospel of Luke, where he appears to the priest Zechariah to announce the birth of John the Baptist. Overall, Gabriel is a revered figure in Judeo-Christian tradition, embodying the values of prophecy, divine intervention, and hope. His role as a messenger and announcer serves as a powerful symbol of the importance of faith, and his messages to Mary and other prophets emphasize the central role of God's will in the lives of believers. The Annunciation, as recorded in the Gospel of Luke, is one of the most iconic and celebrated events in Christian tradition. According to the story, the angel Gabriel appears to Mary, a young woman in Nazareth, and announces that she has been chosen by God to bear a son. Gabriel's words to Mary are famous: "Hail, full of grace, the Lord is with you. Blessed are you among women." These words are known as the Ave Maria or Hail Mary prayer, and are still recited by Catholics and other Christians today. Gabriel goes on to tell Mary that she will conceive a son, who will be called Jesus and will be the Son of God. Mary is initially frightened by Gabriel's words, but he reassures her, saying, "Do not be afraid, Mary, for you have found favor with God." Mary then accepts Gabriel's message, saying, "Behold, I am the handmaid of the Lord. Let it be done to me according to your word." The Annunciation is significant not only because it marks the beginning of Jesus' earthly life, but also because it emphasizes Mary's role as a central figure in Christian tradition. Mary's acceptance of Gabriel's message is seen as an act of faith and submission to God's will, and her devotion to Jesus is celebrated in numerous Christian traditions and devotions. Overall, Gabriel's annunciation to Mary is a powerful and beloved story in Christian tradition, emphasizing the importance of faith, divine intervention, and the central role of Mary in the story of Jesus' life and mission. Gabriel is often depicted in Christian art and iconography as a messenger of God, with a trumpet or horn in hand, ready to announce divine messages. This is in reference to Gabriel's role in the Annunciation, where he appeared to Mary and announced the coming of Jesus. In addition to the trumpet, Gabriel is also sometimes depicted with a lily or a branch, symbolizing his connection to the miracle of the Annunciation and the coming of new life. He may also be shown with a scroll or a book, representing his role as a messenger of God's word. Another common symbol associated with Gabriel is the sun, which represents his connection to the divine and his role as a messenger of light and enlightenment. In some depictions, Gabriel may also be shown with wings or in a flying pose, emphasizing his role as a heavenly messenger. Overall, the iconography and symbolism of Gabriel emphasize his importance as a messenger of God's divine will and his role in bringing about new life and enlightenment. His depiction as a figure with a trumpet or horn also emphasizes the importance of listening to God's messages and being open to divine intervention in our lives. Michael and Gabriel are two of the most prominent archangels in Judeo-Christian tradition, and while they share some similarities, they also have distinct differences in terms of their symbolism and roles. In terms of similarities, both Michael and Gabriel are considered archangels in both Judaism and Christianity, and both are associated with divine intervention and messenger duties. They are also both featured prominently in the Bible, with Michael playing a key role in the Book of Revelation and Gabriel playing a central role in the story of the Annunciation. However, there are also some notable differences between the two archangels. Michael is often associated with protection and strength, and is commonly depicted as a warrior or soldier, with armor and weapons. Gabriel, on the other hand, is often associated with messages of hope and new life, and is commonly depicted with a trumpet or horn, symbolizing his role as a messenger. Another difference between the two is their association with different seasons. Michael is often associated with autumn and the harvest, while Gabriel is associated with spring and new beginnings. This reflects their respective roles as protectors and messengers of divine messages of renewal and growth. Overall, while Michael and Gabriel share some similarities as archangels and messengers of God, they also have distinct differences in their symbolism and roles. These differences reflect the multifaceted nature of divine intervention and the importance of different aspects of faith in our lives. Michael and Gabriel share some similarities in their roles and symbolism, but also have distinct differences. Similarities. Both Michael and Gabriel are archangels in Judeo-Christian tradition. Both are associated with divine intervention and messenger duties. Both are mentioned in the Bible, with Michael playing a key role in the Book of Revelation and Gabriel playing a central role in the story of the Annunciation. Both are revered as powerful figures in Christian tradition, with many churches and religious orders dedicated to their veneration. Differences. Michael is often associated with protection and strength, and is commonly depicted as a warrior or soldier, with armor and weapons. Gabriel, on the other hand, is often associated with messages of hope and new life, and is commonly depicted with a trumpet or horn, symbolizing his role as a messenger. Michael is often associated with the harvest and the autumn season, while Gabriel is associated with spring and new beginnings. Michael is seen as a figure who protects the faithful from evil and harm, while Gabriel is seen as a figure who brings messages of renewal and growth. Michael is often associated with the sun and light, while Gabriel is associated with water and purity. Overall, while there are some similarities in the roles and symbolism of Michael and Gabriel, there are also distinct differences that reflect their respective roles as protectors and messengers of divine messages. These differences emphasize the multifaceted nature of faith and divine intervention, and the importance of different aspects of spirituality in our lives. Michael and Gabriel are prominent figures in Judeo-Christian tradition, but they are also revered and recognized in other cultures and traditions around the world. In Judaism, Michael is considered the protector of Israel, and is often invoked in prayer for protection and guidance. Gabriel is seen as a messenger of God, and is associated with prophecy and divine communication. In the Eastern Orthodox Church, both Michael and Gabriel are considered archangels and are venerated as powerful figures in the faith. Michael is seen as a protector and defender of the Church, while Gabriel is associated with the Annunciation and the birth of Jesus. In Hinduism, Michael and Gabriel are not recognized as specific figures, but the idea of angels and divine messengers is present in Hindu mythology, with figures such as Gandharvas and Apsaras serving as messengers of the gods. In popular culture, Michael and Gabriel have also been depicted in various forms, with their images and symbolism used in everything from literature to music to film. Overall, while Michael and Gabriel have specific roles and symbolism in Judeo-Christian tradition, their recognition and veneration extends beyond these traditions and into various cultures and faiths around the world. Michael and Gabriel are often used as symbols of strength, protection, and guidance in various contexts. In Christianity, Michael is known as a powerful protector against evil and a defender of the faithful. He is often invoked in prayers for protection and guidance, and his image is used in religious art and literature as a symbol of strength and courage. In the Book of Revelation, he leads the armies of God against Satan and the forces of evil. Similarly, Gabriel is seen as a messenger of God who brings messages of hope, new life, and guidance. In the Gospel of Luke, Gabriel appears to Mary to announce the birth of Jesus, and his message is seen as a sign of God's favor and blessing. Gabriel is also associated with the trumpet and the sounding of the horn, symbolizing his role as a messenger and announcer of important news. Beyond Christianity, the images of Michael and Gabriel as symbols of strength and protection have also been used in popular culture and literature. For example, in the book and film series The Mortal Instruments, Michael and Gabriel are both referenced as powerful protectors and guardians against demons and other supernatural threats. Overall, the use of Michael and Gabriel as symbols of strength, protection, and guidance reflects the universal human need for protection and guidance in the face of danger and uncertainty. Their images and symbolism have become iconic representations of these concepts, inspiring faith and courage in people across cultures and traditions. The Book of Daniel in the Hebrew Bible includes several references to angels and their roles in divine affairs. In Daniel chapter 8, the prophet has a vision of a ram and a goat engaged in battle. During the vision, he hears a voice instructing the angel Gabriel to explain the meaning of the vision to him. Gabriel appears to Daniel and provides an interpretation of the vision, revealing it to be a prophecy about the rise and fall of several empires. In chapter 9, Daniel is praying for forgiveness for the sins of his people when he receives another vision. During this vision, the angel Gabriel appears to him again, this time to provide him with a prophecy about the future of Jerusalem and the coming of the Messiah. In chapter 10, Daniel has a vision of a man dressed in linen who appears to him and identifies himself as an angel. The angel tells Daniel that he has been sent in response to his prayers and provides him with further insights and prophesies. The Book of Daniel also includes references to other angels, including Michael, who is described as a great prince and protector of the Jewish people. In chapter 12, Michael is depicted as a warrior who will arise to defend the people of God during a time of great trouble. Overall, the Book of Daniel presents angels as important figures in the divine plan, tasked with delivering messages and providing guidance to prophets and others. The book's prophecies and visions have been influential in shaping the beliefs of many Jewish, Christian, and Muslim traditions. The Book of Revelation, the final book of the New Testament, also includes several references to angels and their roles in the end times and final judgment. In Revelation chapter 1, John the Apostle sees a vision of the resurrected Jesus, who sends messages to the 7 churches in Asia through 7 angels. These angels represent the 7 churches and are tasked with delivering specific messages to each one. In chapter 4, John has a vision of the throne room of God, where he sees a multitude of angels worshipping God and singing praises to him. The angels are depicted as wearing white garments and having wings, and they are described as having great power and authority. In chapter 7, John sees a vision of 4 angels standing at the 4 corners of the earth, holding back the 4 winds of the earth. Another angel ascends from the east, carrying the seal of the living God, and seals 144,000 people who will be saved during the end times. In chapter 12, John sees a vision of a great red dragon who tries to attack a woman who represents the people of God. However, Michael the Archangel and his angels defeat the dragon and cast him down to the earth. Throughout the book, angels play important roles in the events leading up to the final judgment, serving as messengers, protectors, and warriors for God. The book's apocalyptic imagery and themes have inspired many artistic and literary works and have been influential in shaping the beliefs of many Christian traditions.